What's up guys, this is Coach Ray and today we're going to talk about differences between these fat grips. These are iron ball grips. I think they're the first grips I got, in 2013 or 14. So they're already 3 to 4 years old and they look fresh, maybe a little bit dirty from all the hands, but they're still good. These I think are the hardest, most hardest, not for the touch, but basically to do exercises with them. What I like about them, they have this little curve here. So when you put your arm around it, it will take your natural position. When it's straight, it feels a little bit different. This feels better in your arm, but it's thicker than the other ones. It's 2.5 inches, so it's thicker than the other ones, and that not make it easier. It's even harder. So I like to use these for just sometimes to overwork my grip strength. Then I usually train with fat grips or Grenadier grips, and then just to have something totally different, I will use them in deadlifts or pull-ups or something else, because they make you work even more. I think it's mostly because they're thicker. So they're thicker, they're not that comfortable, but I really like the curve. It feels really good in your arm, and especially if you have big arms, these are the best ones for you. For everyone who has smaller arms, they will be difficult. So I'll put a link in description where you can find these, and if you want, you can buy these. I recommend for everyone that has huge arms. I have pretty big arms for a small guy, but every super heavyweight will appreciate these. Number 2, classic fat grips. So we use them a little bit more than we use iron ball grips, just because they're more comfortable, and anyone, as I said, who has smaller hands will appreciate these more than the bigger ones. They're not curved, they're straight, so basically the feel is a little bit different, and we use them for so many things. We use them on barbells and dumbbells more than for pull-ups. For pull-ups I like to use bigger ones. It puts more stress on your fingers, but these are great for work with the dumbbells and barbells. So I recommend everyone who has a little bit smaller hands, these are awesome. So number 3 and number 4 are Grenadier grips. I got these are really new. I got these 2 months ago from company named Grenadier Gripz. Shout out to them. So I like the combination of things that they bring to the table. So they are a little bit smaller than iron ball grips. They have curved surface, so it fits better in your arm. And rubber is softer. So what that means, basically I can squeeze it. In an arm wrestling, you want to have that feel of arm. So basically, we're not squeezing like metal. We want to squeeze something that's closer to the flesh, and this makes that feel. So we use them in so many exercises, in everywhere where you just want to focus on squeezing and moving the weights. Not the bigger ones, because they're a little bit softer, so if the weight is too big and you cannot hold it right, it will slip off. But if you cannot hold it, you should work on little weights. So this is really awesome. The second variation is globe ones or grenade ones. These are even better for your fingers. They will work mostly on your fingers, not on your grip strength, but for fingers. So I recommend to have every arm wrestler should have these. If it's possible to have these, they're awesome. You can add them to normal handles and then just work on your forearms. So when you're training in a commercial gym, and these will work, but a little bit differently. This will put extra tension on your fingers. So again, rubber is softer, so you can squeeze it, and we want to have that feel when you're taking a cup grip and squeezing it together. So this makes your forearms, your fingers and everything work even better, even more. So These are really awesome. I'll put the link in the description where you can find these, and thanks Grenadier Gripz for making these. So this is my small collection of fat grips, and I always like to find new ones if I can and try them out, test them, because there are purposes for all of them in different exercises. I have found basically what works best for me, for my guys, so using them on different exercises. You should have at least one pair of them, whichever you want, whichever, how big is your arm, how do you train, and what techniques you train, and where you train. It depends, but these are my reviews on difference on fat grips. As I said, link in the description where you can find these, and I hope it helped. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you soon.